Hello YouTube, Nightcrawler here, coming back with a commentary video this time around. Been a while since I did one of these, and honestly, sometimes shitposts get a little boring. So 2 months ago, GTA Online got a brand new heist update, the Cayo Perico Heist. And I'll be the first to tell you, this shit was mid. Yeah, some vehicles that are only okay, 2 new weapons that are decent, and clothing. Rockstar, can you please feed us something? Now, the island, on the other hand, is absolutely amazing. Even though you can't really explore it at all, the parts you can are incredibly detailed and the location is good size. So at least we got that. But the heist itself, supposedly the biggest heist yet, is so damn easy, I get bored doing it. Now, there's been talk about if it needs a nerf or not, and it makes sense because this heist has seriously made every other business in the game, well... But what it needs is not a nerf. I think it has to get a buff, and this nobody you're listening to has 4 quick things in mind on what can make this heist more challenging and be deserving of the title Biggest Heist Yet. I'm not going to get into prep missions as they're actually okay in my eyes, so this video is going to be detailing the finale. Now, peep the words I speak. So the heist has 2 modes, normal and hard mode, which activates if you start it as soon as you get the message from Pavel. Normal mode is just that, normal. It's not exactly amazing and doesn't give the feel of the biggest heist. After completing it on normal, I thought to myself, well, hard mode can't be that hard, can it? I mean, normal was an absolute cakewalk. But, just in case, I was geared up when I started it right when I got Pavel's message. Pumped even. Stocked up on snacks, armor, all of that. Then it was heist time. Was it going to be as challenging as the Act 3 heist? Was it going to be even more? I didn't know, but I was ready to find out. And I did. I found out. Yeah, all the footage you're seeing is the finale on hard mode. This is the biggest heist yet on hard mode. This right here, what you're looking at, is the compound interior on normal. And now this is the compound interior on hard. This is what being on high alert looks like. Are you fucking serious right now? Hell, I even alerted the guards from the start to see if it got any more difficult on normal, and I only died once. That was all on me from switching to first person back to third too much. And I imagine that hard mode is pretty much the same, since there are little changes between difficulty levels. Yet, even during an aggressive approach, this heist is still light work. I imagine that in a COVID-free timeline, the Cayo Perico Heist actually earns the name of biggest adventure yet. And I'm jealous of that timeline. So what I'm going to do now is what you clicked this video for, given my short list of reworkings of this finale on hard mode. Number 1. Whichever vehicle you use as way of entry will be barred if you start it while on hard mode, and you'll need to use a different means. I mean, do you think that entering through the main dock as a smuggler 3 different times while on high alert would give them an idea that they should be stricter on smugglers that enter? And plus, it gives players an incentive to try out the other methods of entry. 2. Guard numbers. If you're putting your private island on high alert after getting robbed of a valuable possession, I'm pretty damn sure you put more than 2 extra guards on patrol. I mean, look at this shit. This is the dock after getting out with the primary target on hard mode. And now here it is with normal. Like, come the fuck on. Regarding the compound, 2 things I'd add is that the guards who are stationary should have another walking up and down beside them. Add another juggernaut, and I'd also put 2 guards standing near the doorway to the primary target once you get out of the elevator, since you should have some guys down there in the first place if you got hit, and have another valuable item replacing the stolen one. It encourages you to be as careful as possible, and also give the feel of, high alert. 3. Guard functions. What I mean by this is that every guard who's in the towers would have a red cone of vision like compound guards, as well as the guards posted near secondary targets, which would give an incentive to take them out. And every guard that patrols outside the compound walls would have them too. And the ones inside who aren't stationary would as well, other than the ones near Rubio's office. Once you get the primary target and exit through the elevator or the gate, the new guards who come in, as well as the ones you didn't kill, would be red. And that would surely implore you to get the fuck out without haste. And number 4, this isn't relating to the finale, but the cooldown timer. You can start this heist within 1 hour after completing it regularly, which is truly insane to me. You think the timer would be a little longer so you could fuck around and do other things until you get the go ahead, or the island actually calms down? But instead of 1 day cycle, I'd make the cooldown timer a full week, or roughly 5 hours. Plenty of time for you to tend to your forgotten businesses and whatever else you do when playing. And don't give me some "that's too long" crap, alright? Miss me with that. They need to do something to keep the dust away from the businesses, and an extended cooldown is the way to go. And yeah, that's about it. Not the elaborate video you probably thought you would watch. This heist is definitely not something that needs elaborating on to make it better. It's a shame because I think we all know that if it wasn't for the pandemic, this update would probably be the best thing we've gotten yet. But unfortunately, this is the card we were dealt. And the card you're being dealt now is the end of the video. If you thought my reworking of the Cayo Perico finale is enough to continue watching, then go ahead and subscribe, like, and share around the finale that could have been, which will help this nobody out. I'm Nightcrawler. Peace out.